Hello, I'm Old Man Cuber, and welcome to episode 3 of my 6-part series on covering the beginner's method for solving the Rubik's Cube. So, that being said, we're actually not going to use the Rubik's Cube. Shh, don't tell anyone. Or watch episode 0. I'll tell you why. So, that being said, a quick recap. We've got layer 1 solved. We're going to be solving for layer 2, which is, it looks like it's just 4 pieces, which it is, but we've got a lot of rotations to do to get there. That being said, I'm going to bring up the right-hand algorithm and the left-hand algorithm, and we'll go from there. So that being said, another thing I mentioned in my last video is that I like to use the yellow area as my workspace. Kind of, if I'm working, and this will come up in my more complex videos on how to solve like the Mega Minx. But the workspace, setting up a space to work is good. It's a good idea. At least it works for me. So that being said, so we've got a piece here. We've got green and red. We've got green and red over here. So how we do this is, and this is one of the important parts. We'll go ahead and rotate this over so that the red lines up, or that the edge lines up with the center. Okay. And now we need to see where is this going, and orientation is important here. If we're going from, in this case, we're going from here to here. So we want to swap. We're going to swap these two pieces out. This is how it's done. Okay, so we've got this. Okay, red and green, right? And here's our red and green. We have to have the faces lined up, rotate it once away from whatever the top color is, so green in this case. Okay, so it's now over here on the side. Okay, and then we just, in this case, because it went this way to the left side, we do a right hand algorithm, which is R1, R U R prime U prime. Okay, now this is where it gets tricky. We rotate the cube so that the white face is now on the left side. We do L prime, U prime, L, and then for giggles, U. You don't necessarily have to do it. I just like to stay in the habit because it can mess you up. Not staying in the habit can mess you up later. And I'll cover that. That's actually in episode, I want to say 5. A lot of it's in episode 5. All right, so that's that. And we were looking at the red and green, and now it's there. And the piece that was there, I can't remember which one it was. I want to say it was this one. It's now up here. So there you go. That solves for this edge. Now let's go ahead and bring up the next one. We've got our green and orange, or blue and orange. Let's go ahead and do the blue and orange. So we do the blue. Here's a blue where the blue lines up. Okay, orange is on this side, so it has to go the opposite side. Okay, and so, but since it's over here, as opposed to before when we were doing it before, the piece ended up over here. Since it's over here, we're going to do the left-hand algorithm first. That's L prime, U prime, L, U. Then we rotate the cube 90 degrees so that this corner is now on the right side. Then we do our right hand algorithm, R, U, R prime, U prime, and boom. There we go. We now have this edge piece in. Now we've got blue and red. We'll move this over here. And so this is where this is lined up. We got, but this is the red side. So it's got to go away from the red. So the top goes away. And so that's on the left side. So we start with the right hand algorithm. There's our right hand. We rotate 90 degrees. Then do our left hand. Okay. And there we go. Swapped out. Now we've only got one left. And it's orange and green. So it goes over here to the right. We do our left hand because it had to go to the right. And then we rotate 90 degrees and do our right hand. And boom. That solves layer 2 on this one. And I'm only putting these white side face up just so you can see the progress. All right, so let's go to this one here. We've got, looks like we've only got 2 pieces up here. We've got the red and green. Green's lined up, red. It's going to the right side, so we start with the left. That's U prime. And we rotate 90 degrees, do the right hand algorithm, and boom. There we go. Oh, that's going to be a fun one. We'll cover this one shortly. Basically, it's in the right spot, but it's backwards. That we have to do some finagling, if you will, to get it working. All right, so this one here, red face, blue, it's on the left, so we move it to the right. And we do a left hand algorithm, rotate 90 degrees, right hand algorithm, and there we go. That takes care of that one. So we got blue here. Blue is on the right, so I move this here, move it to blue to the left, then we do a right hand algorithm, and we rotate it 90 degrees, right hand algorithm, and boom, there you go. Now, so we've got 3 of our edge pieces solved. 4 of them are in the right place, though this one needs to be reversed. How do we do that? Well, really, it's we swap this out with any piece on the top and then work it to swap it back in with the correct orientation. So we'll go ahead and I'll just do a right hand and then a left hand and boom. So there we go. Now we got this here, right? We swapped it out with the red and yellow. We'll go ahead and bring that over to the left because the orange is on the right. And then we do our right hand, rotate 90 degrees, our left hand, and boom. Layer 2 on the GameCube is solved. Then we've got, oh wow, I shouldn't keep these 2 one right after the other because this one's heavier. So we've got my Swift block here. We'll go ahead and start. Red's already lined up. Blue is on the left. So we'll swing it to the right and then do a left hand algorithm, right hand algorithm, rotate that back in place. And hey, there we go. And what we got? What else we got up on top? We got a blue and an orange. Orange is on the left. Swing it to the right. And left hand. Rotate 90. Right hand. Almost didn't finish it. There's an actual way that it took me a little while to figure out. And once you get better, I'll be covering that shortcut in episode 7 on how to save a little bit of time on that. So let's go here. We got orange and green. Orange is on the right. Swing it to the left. since it's on the left, we do right hand algorithm. We rotate 90 degrees, left hand algorithm, and boom. So what we got left, we got green and red is, here we go. There's our green and red. Okay, we're sending green to the left. And we're going to do our right hand, rotate 90 degrees, do our left hand, and there you go. That solves layer 2 on the Swift block. And layer 2 on my YS3. Now, here's one thing that I like. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. Where you have one of the edge pieces in layer 2 solved. So, hey, count it as a win, right? That was actually one of the and it took me a while watching it in slow motion, but the world record, the 3.13 seconds to solve the cube. Max Park ended up having what's called a PLL skip. Once he got the white or the yellow face done, he was done. But yeah, I had to watch it in like super slow mo, just to see it, because I'm old. My eyes don't work like they used to. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do the yellow or the orange and green. Orange is on the right. Swing it to the left. Do the right hand algorithm. Rotate 90 degrees. And do a left hand algorithm. And boom, that piece is now in place. And so it automatically, and this I kind of like. I like it when this happens. In solving that, now have the edge piece in front of us that we can solve. So it's blues on the right. We're going to go ahead and swing this to the left, and then do my right hand, and do my left hand, and boom, that one's in place. So looks like we've got 3 of the 4 in place. Which one are we missing? Green and red, and there's the green and red. So we'll move it so the green matches up. And this is another part that's important. If you do it so green matches up, it will save you in the long run. What I have been known to do is do it like this, where the red is lined up, but it's not oriented correctly. And so when I put it in place, it ends up backwards here. So that's something to keep in mind. So red, and red's over here on the left, so we're going to swing it to the right, do our left hand algorithm, rotate 90 degrees, right hand algorithm, and there you go. There's layer 2 for the YS3. Now this is the Super RS3 V1. I don't know why these names are getting longer. Of course, this is the Super RS3 V2. Awesome cube. So let's go here. We got we're looking for the blue and red. Red's over here on the right. We're going to swing that to the left, and then 1 right hand algorithm, rotate 90 degrees, left hand algorithm, boom, and up. We're just gonna swap that one out. So let's go here. We got green on the right, so we swing it to the left. Right hand algorithm, rotate 90 degrees, left hand algorithm, and boom, that piece is solved. So now this is kind of interesting. On the top, all our edge pieces have yellow in them. What do we do? Well, what happened is somewhere in the mix or in the cube when we were solving layer 1, we ended up with this piece needs to go over here, and this piece needs to go over here. So just like we had where we had to swap it out to get to change the orientation, we have to swap this one out to get this one so we can put it over here. And then when we put this one over here, that'll free this one up to put over there. So yeah, let's go ahead and instead of just moving, I'll just do a right hand, rotate 90 degrees, left hand, putting in the blue and yellow, and then we'll take this one here. So We got orange and green, and it's on green is on the left. So send that to the right, and then do a left hand, right hand after rotating 90 degrees. I'm sorry, stopped talking there. But you'll see that actually swapped out the other piece for over here. And we'll be swapping this piece in for that one. So this one here, orange is on the left, so we swing it to the right. We do a left-hand algorithm, rotate 90 degrees, right-hand algorithm, and there is our second layer on the Super RS3V1. And let's see here, what we got. This one's kind of cool. Already lined up. Here, we just orange, which is on the right, so we send it to the left. Right-hand algorithm, left-hand algorithm after rotating 90 degrees, and boom, it's in spot. All right, we've got blue here. Now, if you notice, it was in the right spot because blue's here, orange is here. So if it's here, I'd send it to the left, but because I'm slow, I go ahead and line it up, confirm that it's right, then I send it over. And then I'll do a right hand and rotate 90, left hand, and boom, that solves that one. So it looks like we've got two left. And we'll go ahead and here's green. Green's over here. We'll send it to the left. Right hand, rotate 90, left hand, and that takes care of that piece. And so we got this one here. Blue's over there. Send it to the right. Left hand, rotate 90, right hand algorithm, and that solves layer 2 here. This is our last layer 2. I'm not seeing anything that's standing out that's going to be overly complicated. But we'll go right hand, or the green's over here on the right, so we send it over to the left. Then we do a right hand algorithm. Then we rotate it 90 degrees, do a left hand algorithm, and boom, there we go. That's in spot. All right, well, since we've got blue and yellow, or blue and orange already here, blue's on the left, on the right, send it to the left. We'll do a right hand algorithm, rotate 90, left hand algorithm. And then we'll go ahead and rotate the orange here. So we've got orange, green on the left. So I swing it to the right, do the left hand algorithm, rotate 90 degrees, right hand algorithm, and problem solved. All right, so we have, now that was another one where it was in the right spot, but me being me, I like to confirm. Because I just had too many problems where I messed that up. Here it's lined up with the red. Blue, the top one is on the left side, so we send it to the right. We do a left-hand algorithm, rotate 90 degrees, do another right-hand algorithm, and that solves our second layer. So next episode, we'll be doing the yellow cross and get that squared away for you. It's actually fairly straightforward, sort of, but we'll introduce we'll add a move. We'll use F and F prime, so you'll be seeing that, but it's again focused mainly left hand algorithm, right hand algorithm, mostly left hand, but yeah, you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. I appreciate those subscriptions, and click on the bell to get notified when I have new exciting content coming out. So yeah, have a great day. Thank you.